the river now flows gently along the banks, Samuel lies in a half-conscious state. But when Raphael's song, woven from longing and wind, drifts across the landscape and finds him, something ancient shifts inside him. A warmth gathers in his chest. The sound seems to speak directly to his instinct. A call to return, an invisible hand, gently drawing him back to life. When the mist parts and the first light unzips the pale skin of the sky, Samuel opens his eyes, for the first time since the river swept him away. His head rises slowly, and he lifts his voice to the sky. His own song joins the breeze, an answer carried on the wind. Somewhere, far off, that answer lands. That same morning, Raphael stretches and gazes across wide fields, bending and whispering in the wind. Then, faint, unmistakable, a cry threading its way through layers of distance and time, Samuel. Raphael runs. And finally, at a bend in the river, he sees Samuel. Alive. Their reunion is a moment of pure warmth. Raphael can hardly believe it, his lost friend has returned. As soon as Samuel regains his strength, they begin to move again. The wind carries the scent of unfamiliar earth, the promise of new land. They leave behind the trails of their youth, and cross the border into the Netherlands, where a mosaic of meadows, ditches, and winding paths cuts through the land. It feels exposed, wide, and vulnerable. But it is also a land full of promise, of new tracks to follow. They follow the edges of the Bergobos, where the trees still whisper in dialects only wolves remember. To the north, the landscape shifts once more. In the distance, they see white flecks, motionless against the green. Sheep. Easy prey, at first glance. But the flock is not alone. Livestock dogs, silent and watchful, guard them with eyes that see what most miss. Samuel is still too frail to hunt, and Raphael must face it alone. He knows he stands little chance against the ferocity of these dogs, and he hesitates. Too late. The wind shifts, and with it, their fate. The dogs lift their heads and charge toward the forest. Raphael runs. But Samuel cannot follow, not fast enough, not anymore. A howl of panic rises within Raphael. Everything screams at him to turn back, to not lose his friend again. But something older than memory tugs him forward, not toward safety, but toward the cruel necessity of survival. And in that shattering instant, the brutal irony of fate reveals itself to him. Just as he found his friend again, he must let him go once more. Behind him, the dogs catch Samuel's scent. The forest's silence is torn apart by snarls and pounding limbs. Samuel, too weak to fight, stands no chance against the oncoming force. The dogs close in, and finish what they started. The forest, once Samuel's refuge, becomes his final resting place. Across the field, nestled in the thickets like a secret thought, a pair of yellow-green eyes watches the scene in stillness. Eyes, who once knew Raphael and follow him in silence. They belong to Joshua, Raphael's brother. Joshua and his sister Tara also survived the brutal night, when the pack from the dark plains tore their world apart. Together, they fled. Long before the chaos shattered their world, Tara and Joshua had been two parts of a single motion. Where she stepped, He followed. Where he lingered, she waited. Tara was slender but swift, her ears tuned to the whispers of danger. Joshua, strong and powerfully built, was the more deliberate of the two. Together, they were balance. Their crossing through Germany had been cruel. Hunger, fear, the constant weight of being hunted. They slept lightly, moved without sound, always prepared to vanish. Then came a night like any other. A rustle, a breath too loud, and Tara was gone. No howl, no trace. The dark swallowed her. Joshua searched, until his legs ached, and his paws bled, circling back to places where her scent still clung to stones and leaves. But the silence remained. Tara was nowhere to be found. And so he wandered. Until the wind brought him something else, a different scent, another memory from childhood, Rafael. He followed it, cautious. But Rafael was no longer alone. At his side moved another, a wolf dark as ash, with the same stillness as the pack from the dark plains. Still, he trailed them, always from a distance. While the dogs chase Rafael and Samuel, Joshua slips toward the flock, a quick and simple kill. From the forest come sounds he'd rather not understand. A shadow of loss passes through him, unaware that Rafael has once again slipped through the grasp of death.